I have never listened to a Florence and the Machine song until today because they've just dropped an album called Everybody Scream, and we're gonna be learning about who this artist is and what story they're trying to tell. My name is Andrew, I'm a singer-songwriter, and I don't think I've ever said this, but it's becoming increasingly likely that we might hit 10k subs by the end of this year. So if you're new here, I'm gonna put a little thought at the back of your head. If at any point in this video you're like, this guy knows what he's talking about, I like this guy, feel free to subscribe. But the first song is Everybody Scream. Okay. Got that shimmering synth. The heavenly choir. Are we going into heaven? Ooh! Oh! The way that choir just transitions into these screams. The drums coming in. Maybe we're going down into hell. Okay.
Get on the stage and I call her by her first name. I break down. Get up and do it all again, because it's never enough, and she makes me feel loved. I can come here and scream as loud as I will.
Ooh, halftime. It feels like a concert.
Everybody move! Here I don't have to be quiet, here I don't have to be kind, but how can I leave?
Ooh, the voice almost cracking there. Wow. Oh, the dissonance as well in the harmonies. Damn. They've built up such a strong image with just the first song. It's kind of this like love-hate relationship with fame, with performing, with being on stage. I feel like in verse 1, she kind of gets the idea that when she's performing, when she's on stage, she's almost like being puppeted around with all these commands, probably from, the audience. Dance, sing, turn, move, shake, scream. You get the idea. But even though it's so, I guess, violent, so painful, she nevertheless likes to be on stage because it's kind of like the only place where she feels loved, where she feels seen. It's kind of this love-hate relationship with fame, which is kind of interesting. The screams are literally just part of the instruments. It's so seamless. This would go crazy live, which maybe that's kind of meta because it's a song about performing. Ooh. That is a crazy intro to an album, and that is a crazy intro to this artist. I think there's definitely other readings that people might have for this song, but I'm okay with the one that I said. We're just gonna go to the next song, One of the Greats. Oops. Really grungy electric guitar sound.
I crawled up from under the earth, broken nails and coughing dirt, spitting out my songs.
It feels so ominous, man.
To conquer and to crucify, to become one of the great. I kept a scream inside my chest, killed everyone I'd ever kissed, hung them on the wall like trophies, each name is stained upon my lips. I told the truth but could never see it through. Arms outstretched back from the dead, streetlights bursting overhead. I did my best, tried to impress, my childhood dream made flesh, burned out at 36. Why did you dig me up for this? Streetlights bursting overhead, you'll bury me again. Your sense of pretend that I could never be great, being held up against such veiled.
Oh my god, the music is picking up.
And make boring music just because you can. I don't give Did I get it right?
Ooh, that repetition.
Do you regret bringing me back to life? Did I get
I like
it
this.
right?
I had no idea what the song was getting at, but I feel the pettiness, I feel the angst. This urge to prove people wrong.
Bursting overhead, arms outstretched back from the dead. I will let the light in, I will let some love in. I will be happy, it will be perfect. I will let the light in.
What kind of instrument is that? It sounds like a string, but it's like so scratchy. That is a long song. 6 minutes as the second song is kind of a power statement, honestly. I mean, in the sense that this is definitely about the story of the band, and that's something that I will not properly appreciate as this is my second song from them. But I'm getting the idea that they were big back in the day, then they retired, and then some dude, some industry person, some man pulled them out of retirement, told them to make music again. And I don't know, there seems to be some vengeance that she wants to seek. Someone must have done her very wrong. And I would hate to be that guy because that guy is dead. And then there's also themes of female empowerment in line with a couple of the pop records that I've been reacting to. I feel like the lore of the song is lost on me. So let me know in the comments if there's any crazy lore attached to the song. We're just gonna go into Witch Dance.
Over my legs, lie down with death. We kiss, we sigh, we sweat. His blackberry mouth
Okay.
tastes like life. I
Ooh,
twist,
the breath
I
eaters.
bite. The foxes shatter in the night.
She's dancing with the devil.
Show me the way. This feeling leaves the ache, the kick, the need.
What's that?
Shimmering landscape.
She sings a shimmery landscape and the music is very shimmering.
I tear off my nightgown and run naked through the town.
Interesting. It's kind of like she found enlightenment, I guess, from this sort of dance with the devil, sex, call it what you will. But after that sort of happens, her horizons expand. She ascends and the music follows suit. The drums fade away and it's just this really shimmering synth. And now we're kind of back to reality again.
Run through rain, run through fog, taking consolation, cats and dogs and things that cannot
This really constant drum, probably evocative of her running through the town, right?
How would we know? Show me the way. This feeling leaves the ache. Sigh beyond reason. Ruinous thing. A stranger came to my door. And I welcomed him in.
Okay.
I came to a clearing full of wailing keys.
Ooh, completely different groove now.
Thrust my fists in the ground, and the earth made a moaning sound. I could feel,
Okay.
and I met every monster.
Wow. What was that effect? That was so nice. Felt like a heartbeat. Wow. It's reminded me of like sirens. This song follows no structure that I've ever heard. It has a clear sort of contrast between, I want to say, the earthly, really fast-paced drums versus, you know, the more enlightened, the more ethereal, slow, shimmering synths. This song's cool. We're gonna go to the next song though. It's called Sympathy Magic.
Memory fails me, names and faces blur. There is only after, tugging at me all the time, chewing on a feeling.
Bro, what in the movie's trailer soundtrack is this?
Crouch in a ball gown. I do not find worthiness and virtue. I no longer try to be good. It didn't
Ooh.
keep me safe, like you told me
The vibrato
that
is
it
insane.
would. Sympathy magic, and the light coming in the window just so, and it does not want me on my knees to believe. Head high, arms wide, aching, 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 and alive.
Okay! I feel like this is something I'd hear in like Wicked or something.
I no longer try to be good. It didn't keep me safe, like you told me that it
Oh my god,
would.
it's still building up.
Till I cannot contain it. Come on.
She can't contain it, and then the lyrics also fade away as well, and she's just singing from the heart.
What else? What else? What else? What else? So come on, I can take it. Give me everything you got.
Whoa! Oh my god. No sense. It must be sidechained to the drums or something like that. That's so cool.
Sympathy magic. Sympathy magic.
A little scream at the end. What a jubilant song, man. What the heck? Whatever this sympathy magic is that has sort of made her so much more confident, so much more free. This thing is being equated to God. It's just, it's got such euphoric, I guess Disney princess vibes is the only thing that I can say. Whatever sympathy magic is, I want some. Low-key, give me some of that. The next song is Perfume and Milk.
Perfume and milk, the body in bloom, the falling leaves, the fallen fruit. Trees turn gray and the land turns brown in a house in the woods on the edge of town. Bury it deep, swallow it down, doing the work and sleeping alone, downloading revelations divine, love on my phone. Trying to live but feeling so damaged, and all shall be well, all shall be well. A pilgrimage to wherever you are. April comes with its blossoms beaten by
The seasons are passing in the song. First we go to autumn and now we're in spring.
and I am changing, becoming something else. A creature of longing, tending only to myself. Well, healing is slow, it comes and it goes. A glimpse of the sun in a flurry of snow. The rot and the ruin, the earth and the worms, the seasons change.
The one thing I noticed about her songs is that there's either no breaks in her delivery or there's massive breaks in her delivery. There's no in between.
Perfume and milk, the body in bloom, the falling leaves, the fallen fruit. The world turns.
I have a theory about this song. It's very unfounded because I have no idea about the lore, but Perfume and Milk, the body in bloom. When I first heard that lyric, is she talking about pregnancy in this song? This sort of interesting repetition of the seasons. It creates a sense of time, and we're starting from this place of rot, and we're ending in a place of bloom. So I'm wondering if that's a metaphor for creating new life? Or maybe it's just a more general song about recovering from an illness or something like that. But I don't know, I just see perfume and milk and I think, oh, maybe it's about giving birth. I feel like she gains confidence the more you get into the song, and I think that sort of reflects her transformation as a person, starting off at this really low point, ending with this high point, perhaps by giving birth, perhaps by just healing, but something is there. Oh, the next song is Buckle.
wanna call you on the telephone. I made 1,000 people love me, now I'm all alone, and my resolve is sinking like a stone. Crowd of thousands came to see me, and you couldn't reply for 3 days.
Shit. That must be quite a crazy feeling to have so many people love you, but for the one person that you love not to give you the time of day.
'Cause I know it won't work, but make it ache, make it hurt. Keep me a secret, choose someone else. I'm still hanging off the buckle on your belt.
Like a labubu? But am I wrong? She is this person's labubu. No, but like it's this idea that she is so attached to this person. She's an accessory, I guess. And maybe there's a bit of dehumanizing in that as well.
Then you close the door and leave me screaming on the floor. Oh baby, I just buckle. I can't take it anymore and let you walk all over me, honey. Falling for anyone awful who tells me I'm pretty.
Oh no.
Blocked your number, but
there's a bit of toxic love as well.
Oh God, I thought I was too old for this.
This is so funny. Like, the video I made last week about Daniel Caesar's album, I think also had a similar theme to this as well. This whole idea that these people are now too old to be experiencing this sort of toxic early 20s sort of love. But it is very much real, and it is very much still a pretty major thing that happens. So, ugh.
Keep me a secret, choose someone else. I'll still be here, hanging off, I'm hanging off. Buckle on your belt, buckle on your belt.
I don't want to read too deeply into this as well, but buckle on the belt, at least the way that she kind of repeated it and her delivery on that, this itself could be a double meaning, right? A physical buckle on your belt, like a labubu, or she buckles on the side of his belt. When I say it out loud, it doesn't actually feel that strong of an argument, but I guess that would make sense in a very not family-friendly way. The next song is Kraken.
Sometimes my body seems so alien to me. I quiet it down by watching TV, but grow restless and grow hungry as the water rises.
I like the kick drum. It's giving this ominous urgency kind of feel.
And as it rises to my chin, I should really stop watching. And as I reach for the remote, it is rushing down my throat. I let it in.
Hello?
My love, I have to tell you, I kiss them all and let them drown. Oh, you didn't see me, just another drunken groupie. So when your hand reached out.
Okay. It's like the scream motif is coming back now. Are these the screams of the people that she dragged down with her?
Creature from the deep, do I haunt you in your sleep? My tentacles so tender as I caress your cheek.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We went from such a main character, hero, protagonist song that was sympathy magic, and now we're into the evil villain song? She's a kraken? I've certainly never heard a song that goes quite in depth like the song has. I've heard many songs that have sort of alluded to the idea that they are messed up and they ruin the people around them, but never in this sort of extended metaphor where she is the kraken and all of her pairs are, I guess, sailors out in the sea. This song makes me uncomfortable, but like in a good way, because what the heck? Wow. And the way it cuts to black, all these people are now, I guess, metaphorically drowned. There seems to be a bit of regret in this song, but maybe that's just me. Either way, it definitely seems like some sort of continuation with one of the greats, where one of the greats, she kind of promised that she would wreak havoc on the people around her that did her wrong. Maybe this song is her actually doing it. The next song is The Old Religion.
And the old religion humming in your veins, some animal instinct starting up again. So tired of being careful, so tired of being still. Give me something I can crush, something I can kill.
Oh no. Ooh. Oh my god, the intensity is crazy. That really muffled kick drum. I think I'm hearing some brass instruments like trumpets in the back as well.
And it's the old religion, but the urge remains the same. Freedom from the body, freedom from the pain. I know, don't remind me. And it's the old religion humming in your veins. Some animal instinct starting up again.
Oh, the layering of the motifs. What a sudden end to that build-up. It just gets cut short. I am having a tough time unpacking all these songs. I don't know if you could tell. The old religion humming in your veins. There was another song, I believe it was Sympathy Magic, that kind of created this divide between something old that didn't quite work versus something new that made her free. And maybe this is what the song is sort of expanding on as well. Maybe she's just talking about unbridled human desire, an animal instinct, hungry for some kind of release. I don't know. I require many comments to help me understand these songs. The next song is Drink Deep. What the heck is that? Oh my god. If I'm out in the public and I hear this, I'm running away.
Through bramble and briar, under ash and oak, they gave me gowns and riches, cut gold thread with their teeth. And every cup they brought to me, oh, you know I did.
I've just had this thought. She is so metaphorical with her language, but this could just be her talking about getting drugs from someone in the back alley, right? Like, that is a reading that is possible. I went to find the hidden folk. They gave me guns and riches. Every night I went to see them. No, I did not sleep.
Drink deep.
Whoa.
Drink deep.
Oh my god, her lungs are massive.
My eyes began to hollow, my skin began to fade.
Come on, this has gotta be a metaphor
What
for
I
like
thought wasn't
taking illicit substances.
that the thread that they spun was a woman's hair, and the gown stitched from her tenderest flare.
Oh my god, the vocals are so heavy. Oh, a little bit unresolved, perhaps. I feel like the rising melody, it was leading to this high note as a resolution, this metaphorical high that is never reached, perhaps. I like the reading that this is probably about alcohol or drugs, and this idea that while it does bring you sort of happiness in the moment, it also kind of destroys you, and it also doesn't fully achieve the same sort of enlightenment that Sympathy Magic was describing. Or maybe this entire album has been about drugs and I just haven't realized. That's also a possibility. The next song is Music by Men.
In every book in the house, notes from you fall out. All the love that came my way, I found a way to push away. I don't wanna be afraid anymore. Let it be us, let it be home, falling asleep and not looking it up. 'Cause I know how to fall in love, I do it constantly. I fall in love with everyone I meet for 10 minutes at least. Picking at your haircut and that stupid bad t-shirt.
Whoever this person, whoever this man is, didn't give her the time of day, was kind of emotionally avoidant. You put your headphones in so you didn't have to talk to me. And it's forcing her to be small. It's making her lose a bit of autonomy. If your partner refuses to engage in conversation with you, then you also lose that ability to sort of stand up for yourself as well. And I feel like that's the idea of what the song is trying to get at.
Breaking my bones, getting 4 out of 5. Listening to a song by the 1975, I thought, fuck it, I might as well give music.
This is totally unrelated, but I've heard of the 1975 referenced in so many songs by artists that I love to listen to, but I've never listened to the 1975. Yeah, so if you want me to react to them, leave a comment.
Let there be love, let there be light, let there be a quiet day and an easy night. Running back to the only love I could ever control.
Wow. There's frustration here as well. I think it's maybe just about being a woman in a predominantly male workplace where I guess most of the men are just emotionally avoidant. They don't talk about their feelings, they don't talk about themselves, and it makes her being there, I guess, super constricted. I'm struggling. I'm a man in music after all. The next song is You Can Have It All.
Sit in salt water, calling a vision of my daughter. Light a candle, place my grief upon the altar. I was wrong, a piece of flesh.
Oof. So harsh, the delivery.
Am I a woman? Stay in the house, move the furniture about. Try and control what I can.
It's this loss of autonomy again.
You can have it all.
It's kind of euphoric, but it's still minor chords. It's just, something about it still feels a little bit jarring.
And from it grew a bright red tree shining with jagged leaves. And when the wind blows, you can hear it.
Honestly, that might be one of my favorite metaphors I've ever heard. Oh, wow. I mean, first of all, the imagery is just insane. But it's also that idea that burying something that hurts you, it doesn't work, right? It only just grows brighter and more obvious. And whatever anguish that you thought you buried is only going to come out and be, 10 times louder. I like that so much. My God. I love how all of the songs are connected by that scream. It's as she mentioned, so animal, so guttural, just so natural to who we are as humans. Wow. So unsettling. Am I a woman now? And I think she's only saying that after giving sort of all of herself away and then trapping herself in the house, being like a housewife, perhaps. I don't know. It's just, my God. It's so unsettling. The next song and the last song of the album is And Love.
And love was not what I thought it was.
The harp in the back? Oh my god, you don't hear that often.
More like surrendering to something, and more like resting.
Ooh, there's a lot more reverb on her voice now. Maybe that's just me.
Peace is coming, and love was not what I thought it was. More like an animal crawling deep into a cave than a romance novel heroine being swept away.
Wait. These lines might have just given me the biggest hint on what this album is about in general. Huh. That actually makes sense. This idea that you find love not through external validation, like a romance novel heroine, but more introspectively, more like an animal crawling deep into a cave. And that is sort of what she did in, what song was it? Perfume and Milk, right? Where she went into that cabin, watched the time pass around her, and then ended up blooming. Maybe that's it. Maybe to find love is to just inspect yourself and get that appreciation as well. Maybe that's what sympathy magic is as well. Sympathy for herself. And in doing so, in recognizing that, she is so free. So I think that makes sense then. Maybe. I guess more specifically, the previous three songs, Drink Deep, Music by Men, You Can Have It All, are all her sort of seeking external validation sources and having it not really work out. I think maybe the takeaway here is that you find love within yourself. So angelic? Just this ascending, descending arpeggio on this harp. And that's how the album ends. Perhaps if the first song was almost an ascension to heaven before she got dragged back down to earth, I feel like And Love, the last song, it kind of is a bit ambiguous over where she is in her state of life, but it definitely is a lot more positive. There's a lot more heavenly connotations with the harp and the synths, and there is just a sense that she is at so much more peace than she was at the start. And that is cool, man. I can't believe it took me 12 songs and her to practically spoon feed me the themes for me to finally understand. But I think that just speaks to how crazy the lyrics are. One of the most metaphorical set of lyrics I've ever heard in music in my time making these videos. There's some crazy highlights in this album. Sympathy Magic, Witch Dance, Everybody Scream, Drink Deep. Those songs are crazy. But the album as a whole, it tells a story, even though it took me so long to get it, and does it really well. I'm intrigued. I've sort of met them in the middle of their story. I need to sort of go back from the start and sort of understand the entire lore, because without that, I am definitely losing some of the emotional messaging here. But I still feel some of it. Let me know what your favorite song from the album is, and let me know what songs from Florence and the Machine that you want me to listen to. And if you're new here and you're still watching, chuck us a subscribe, right? You can unsubscribe when we hit 10K.